Hello, this is Chetan Narula reporting for Cricket World, and my current stop here is Mohali, which is a suburb of Chandigarh, and you can see behind me the Punjab Cricket Association, which is going to play host to the third test match between India and England starting tomorrow, that is Saturday morning. Now let's talk about two factors which have developed over the last few days in the build-up to this third test match. One is injury and injuries in fact, and the other is the pitch. Talking about the injuries first, as is the news, India have Wriddhiman Saha, who's strained his thigh, and he is out of this test match as a precautionary measure. And in place, 31-year-old Parthiv Patel has been drafted in, who will be playing his first test match since 2008. And if you want to get an idea of how much time has passed since Parthiv Patel last played test cricket for India, Anil Kumble was the captain in Sri Lanka when Parthiv last played test cricket. He is the Indian coach right now. In these 8 years, a whole chapter of Indian test captaincy has passed by. MS Dhoni was the skipper after Anil Kumble, and now he's retired. It's Virat Kohli who's leading the Indian test team at the moment. So Parthiv Patel in fact makes a comeback to the Indian test team, and it's never too late, as shown by Gautam Gambhir earlier this home season. So this is going to be an expected change for India. Apart from that, it's tough to say whether they will be going in for any other changes. This side looks settled otherwise. Jayanti Yadav providing the right mix in terms of the third spinner role, and 5 bowlers look set for the course here in Mohali as well. Talking about the injuries angle for the English side, Stuart Broad has been ruled out of this test match, and he could be fit for the Mumbai test match. Chris Woakes meanwhile has recovered full fitness and is expected to make a comeback to the playing 11. One other change has been confirmed by Alistair Cook in the pre-match press conference, and that is Jos Buttler, who will be coming into the playing 11 in place of Ben Duckett, who's been struggling against off-spinner Ravichandran Ashwin. Moeen Ali will be moving into the number 4 spot, and Johnny Bairstow will be batting at number 5, with Ben Stokes retaining his number 6 spot. And Buttler will, who's not played a lot of cricket of late. He played the ODIs in Bangladesh, but with the red ball cricket, first class cricket, he's not played too much of that cricket in the last 2-3 months, and he's now slated to bat at number 7 for England. Now the big question is about the pitch. The pitch looks very dry. There are cracks on the wicket. If I can just describe the square for you. You know, the square which has some extra additional strips there, they all look very green. They look moist, you know, in keeping with the outfield, but the main pitch here at the PCA Stadium looks dry. And a lot of things were said about the Visakhapatnam pitch ahead of the second test match. You know, that it could be a 4-day test, but it surprised everybody. It did not crack that much. It did not turn that much. There was a lot of variable bounce, which obviously troubled the English batsmen as the match progressed, and India won by 246 runs. However, this pitch looks like, you know, it could fulfill the expectations of the Vizag pitch. I would be surprised if the match does not go into the 5th day. That is how dry this Mohali pitch looks, and it's really turned a corner from the last decade or so, when Mohali was expected to be a, you know, slightly more grass on it, more bounce on it, good carry on it, a fast bowler's paradise really, and opposition teams or visiting teams really look forward to playing in Mohali. That might not be the case anymore, but England will be able to tell you that better once this test match is completed. It's the third test between India and England starting Saturday here at the PCA Stadium from tomorrow.